Hi there, welcome to the Queer Cook. Today we'll be making chicken tortillas with chives and honey mustard drizzle. So here's the tortilla recipe and the fillings as well as the cook-in marinade for the chicken. So we start off by setting up our staging area, or our cooking area rather. Good wipe down and our chicken breasts. We don't wash chicken, we just dab it dry with a kitchen towel. Because washing removes all of the fats and the flavor, so patting it down just removes all of the bacteria that might have been on the skin. So we cube our chicken to equal sizes so that it thoroughly cooks through at the same time. And then now we're preparing the marinade with coriander, thyme, basil and parsley. So removing the parsley stems before chopping it up. So we want to finely chop up the herbs. So you want to bundle them up into a ball and then you chop them up. And then once that is done, you add your pepper, your salt, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, your fruit chutney, your mustard, and your sweet and sour sauce. Give it a good mix and you rub it into the chicken. Once that is done, you cover the chicken with cling wrap and then you chill while you prepare your other elements. And now we're doing the tortillas. So that's 3 cups of flour, salt and baking powder, and then you mix it up before you mix the oil. And once you're mixing in the oil, the consistency will be that of rough crumbs, or coarse crumbs rather, and then you slowly add in the water and you start kneading. So once you're done kneading, you will notice that it's still sticky and tacky, which is alright. You will leave it to sit. If it's still too dry, you can keep adding water until it's a sticky consistency. And then you leave it to sit for an hour. So while that's sitting, we're preparing all of the stuffings. That was me just sharpening the knife, it was a bit dull. So we're gonna have our white onion, sliced thin slices. Then we're gonna have our red onion with a small dice. And then comes our spring onion. And then our tomato, medium diced. And then our avocado, also diced. Then we prepare our carrot with a fine julienne. So once all of that is done, you now flour your surface and you transfer your dough. You give it a good knead, or about like 20 kneads, and then you divide it into 16 equal balls. because we'll be making a total of 16 tortillas. So once you're done rolling all the balls, you let them sit for about 10 minutes. And once they're done sitting for 10 minutes, you roll them out using a rolling pin. The thickness is entirely dependent on you. So I just did mine close to paper thin. And the only limitation to my size was the cast iron pot that I was using. I don't have a really big one, so that was a limiting factor. Behind the stage with my sister doing her consumer studies project, and then it's time to cook. So there's no oil in the cast iron pot, it's just hot. I put it on a high heat, medium to high heat actually, and the flour is the only thing preventing the tortillas from sticking. And I used olive oil for the chicken, just a teaspoon of olive oil. So with the tortillas, you put it in raw, 2 minutes on each side, and that should be fine. And now it's time to plate. So I started off with basil pesto, and then your baby spinach, your carrots, your red onion, your chives, sorry, not the chives, your spring onion, tomato, avocado, and then the chicken. And because of the size of the tortilla, it couldn't fully roll or wrap the entire thing, so I just had to use half a skewer stick to keep it closed. And to finish, we drizzle honey mustard and chives. So there's the tortillas. Thank you for watching.